Hey everyone, Sandwichface here, and it's been way too long since I did an SRB2 video. Like, seriously, it's been what, 2 months or so since the last SRB2 Trash bin? Yeah, that's too much of a wait. I think it's finally time to do another one. That's right, SRB2 Trash bin is back and better than ever. So, today's subject is an interesting one. It's called EGGdoomsday, and it's a relatively short level pack with only a few levels. However, the first criticism I have about this pack actually came about before I even had a chance to download it. For whatever reason, the creator, D-Creator, didn't bother putting all of his maps into a single PK3 file like you'd expect from a level pack like this. Instead, they're all distributed as separate WAD files, and this pack consists of not one, not two, but 5 total WAD files. This bugs me. It certainly can't be that difficult to put all these into a PK3 and release it that way, right? And even then, why isn't this a standard for level pack submissions in the first place? Level packs like this should be packaged into a single file before they're allowed into releases, because goddamn, it's annoying that I have to add 5 separate add-ons for one single level pack instead of only adding one file and being done with it. Okay, so that's enough about the files themselves. Let's actually get into the meat and potatoes of this pack. So without further ado, welcome to EGGdoomsday by D-Creator. Alright, first up is Doomsday Zone, and oh my god, what the hell happened here? There's this odd color-coded ramp of sorts here, and behind it is this really bizarre house with some very poorly placed doors from an architectural standpoint. Like, if I was a tenant of this weird little apartment complex here, and I just so happen to live on the top floor, how the hell am I supposed to reach my apartment? Well, whatever. It seems like I'm gonna get sidetracked here. Anyway, after that weird opening is this weird exhibit of poorly textured slopes. What's even weirder is that you can't even go in here. It's blocked off by an invisible wall. Going a bit further ahead, you'll find a very basic hallway with some badniks crawling around. Make sure you don't miss the spring or you're in for a rude awakening with these turrets. The oddities don't end there, as just after the spring is this big wall of trees. Now you might be thinking that the correct way forward is through that little gap between the trees, right? Nope. What awaits you down here is 2 big fucking middle fingers. One is named Metal Sonic, the other is named Brack Eggman. The old Brack from version 2.0 to be exact. So don't think you can just fight your way out of this one. Now, if you were smart and didn't fall down into hell itself, the map still isn't done messing with your poor brain, as this path over here isn't even accessible. Just another invisible wall that only exists to tempt you. The way you're actually supposed to go is past this row of TNT barrels. Up here in this pedestal is a gravity boots monitor, which sounds like it could lead to some neat level design, right? Yeah, well, it just corners you up here until the boots wear off, so you just end up getting mauled by a horde of bumbleboars while you sit in the sky and wait for gravity to go back to normal. Awesome! Past that is a platforming section that doesn't even work properly as Sonic, because you can't jump high enough to reach this next platform. Don't worry, you can still get past this as Sonic alone, although it requires using these weirdly placed diagonal springs in a very specific way. After this is an odd winding hallway with nothing of interest in it, which brings you to this room with a ton of rings. 180 rings to be exact, which is weird because this is also where the level ends. Don't worry about Brack over there though, he's just happy to see you made it here safely. Wow, that was a long first level. But the next level in this pack is also called EGGdoomsday Zone. And god fucking damn it, I can't see shit in here. Yep, it's one of these levels. Those fun, dark levels in platformers where you just can't see a single goddamn thing and that's the entire gimmick. Although the level was kind enough to drop you onto this emerald token stockpile, so that kinda makes up for it. And if this level being dark wasn't bad enough, there's also water in this level. Or wait, is there? So, this water here isn't actually water. There's clearly a floor over floor here, and a blue color map is applied to it, but it's not water. Your physics aren't changed, and you can't drown. So I guess I can just call this WENO, which stands for Water in Name Only. Thankfully, right after this, the level decides to brighten up a bit. You grab these monitors here, run on the ceiling for a bit, and... wait, that's it? That's the whole level? Okay, I guess. I can't really say I wanted this level to be longer, but it's kinda lacking in content. Well, next up is Egg Fight Zone Act 1, and... wow, this might just be the laziest level yet. Dude just took the GFC3 arena and blew it up a little bit. Even worse, there's bees fucking everywhere in here. Even worse, you can't get out of the water if you fall in, so you're just forced to sit here and die if you miss a jump. But wait, that's not even the worst part. The worst part of all of this is... there's no rings in this level. At all. This level sucks. Like, it actually just sucks. I can't think of anything here that's even close to redeemable. Let's just move on. I can't stand being in this awful thing any longer. Eggfight Zone Act 2 is a battle against Metal Sonic, with more fucking bees. Believe me, it sucks just as much as it sounds. At least this map had the courtesy to give you rings, unlike the last one. Let's move on, nothing to note here. The next level in this pack is another level called Doomsday Zone. Incredibly creative, I know. This level starts with this massive horde of animals running around, although the real thing you'll probably be paying attention to at this point is the fact that this is an Emerald Hunt level. Although that might make you think this level is going to be a little more open-ended than the previous ones, don't get your hopes up. It's not too different from its predecessors until you reach this final room right here with this odd-looking tower in the middle. You can run around the tower and notice this fun missing texture on the right side, although the emerald shard is in this small little pocket in the center. Additionally, this area right before the tower has this weird checkerboard pattern to it, and falling into the wrong spot will leave you unable to escape if you're not Tails or Knuckles. So that's pretty fun. Also, wait, there's only 2 emeralds? Did the creator just forget to place the 3rd emerald, or is this some kind of bug and the emerald just didn't spawn? Yeah, this is Sandwichface post-recording. It's not a bug. For some reason there's an exit sector placed where that 2nd emerald is. What the fuck? This next level, which claims to be Techno Hill Zone Act 3, although as soon as you see this level you'll realize it's anything but. Yep, looks like someone forgot to change the level header. The level starts with this bizarre gauntlet of enemy spam and turrets firing like crazy. The bizarre texture choices really reach their peak here, as I can't say any of these textures look good together and feel like they were chosen at random. This room specifically is kind of a maze, but not really. There's some dead ends here and there, but it's not really that difficult to figure out. After this is... wait a minute. This is just the same level as the last one. Yep, the creator quite literally just copy-pasted 90% of the last level into this one. This is pretty damn lazy, not gonna lie. This level even ends in the exact same place as the last one, too. Genius! Okay, let's see what the next level is. It's... oh, wait. The pack's over. No credits, no title screen, it just... ends. So, I guess that's it? Alright, well, it's pretty obvious that this is the creator's first level pack, first of all. Doomsday is plagued with all sorts of issues, such as bizarre geometry, poor texturing, paths that don't lead anywhere, rampant enemy spam, unfair boss fights, we know, levels that are too short, copy-pasted level design, and just an overall total disregard for polish of any kind. The advice I can give here is exactly the same as the advice I gave to Kirby's Dream Land, weirdly enough. Don't try to make a massive level pack right away as your first project. Try to focus on single level releases first, then use those to learn the basics before you try making a larger scaled project. And don't forget to consult the SRB2 wiki for more tips if you need them. Also, what reason is there to repeat entire sections of level design in your pack? You're not in any schedule and there aren't any deadlines to meet, so why cut corners like this? You should take as much time as you need to really flesh out your levels. There's no rush to a fun hobby like this, so go crazy. Well, that's it for today's SRB2 Trash Bin, folks, but before I end this video, I have something else to say. On the SRB2 Trash Bin, I try to be as blunt as possible with my criticism, and I try my best to not directly insult the creator's judgment or ad hominem my arguments for why I think certain mods are bad. And I will especially avoid arguments like, your mod is bad, you should feel bad, and you should, commit unalive now. Granted, I'm not perfect at that, but for everyone watching this who still thinks I do this to be mean or something dumb like that, I don't. I'm just a long-time SRB2 player concerned with the current state of SRB2 modding. However, the unfortunate truth of the matter is that harsh criticism is still criticism. If you're an up-and-coming content creator and are just releasing your first project, you're gonna receive criticism. That's just a fact of life. And if you really want to succeed at your creative field of choice, you're gonna have to learn how to deal with criticism properly. You shouldn't try to shield yourself from critique or let it bother you too deeply, cause, yeah, the first negative reception to something you made is gonna hurt at first. But instead of running from it or trying to cover your ears and block it out, you should use that negative reception as a learning experience. Keep those points of critique in mind for your next project and address them. You'll grow as a person and you'll grow as a creator. And who knows, maybe someday you'll refine your craft so much you'll actually find yourself working in the game industry. The sky's the limit with creative endeavors like this, so keep pushing and keep working hard at it. Well, except for New Sonic Team Jr. and Kart Crew. I'll continue to be utterly ruthless with them for as long as I'm on this funny little platform called YouTube. Hell, I've got a new rant cooking up in the background related to their questionable decisions. You might not see it for a while, but keep an eye out for it. Anyway, now I can say this video is officially over. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and join the Trash Bin Central Discord link down below. See you later, alligators.